Maria Messina is a single mother of a 10-year-old daughter born in Canada. Her career in 1995 is a partner with Deloitte and Touche Chartered Accountants. Deloitte and Touche was an audit firm for LIVENT Incorporation, which is the only publicly owned company whose primary line in the live theatrical production business. Maria Messina served as the engagement partner for the 1996 audit after having been the audit manager on several prior audits of the company. Following the completion of the 1996 LIVENT audit, LIVENT's co-founder Gert Drabinski asked Messina to leave Deloitte and Touche and become LIVENT's chief financial officer (CFO). Gert Drabinski is a workaholic person, and due to that he earned Tony Awards winning shows even he had polio disease, which is affect his physical movement. In 1979, Drabinski and his close friends Myron Gottlieb decided to enter the show business via the back door. After that, they opened their first company, Cineplex Odeon, which is the second largest theater chain in North America, but had to close it due to unrestrained spending practice, which causes large loss. After a few weeks, they opened Live Entertainment Company and renamed to LIVENT Corporation in 1993.
Let's go.
Let's go, bro.
Let's
Step break. So, got it.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, you have an accounting background, right?
Yes, Rizky.
So can you oversee my company financial report?
Of course, Drabinsky. Anything for you, bro. I will help you, bro.
Nice, I love that. Okay.
Have a seat. So, based on your investigation, what is your opinion about LIVENT Financial Help that I asked you 2 weeks ago?
Right, sir. This is the document if you want to check something. And we have gone through the financial event and we ensure that your financial is clean when on hand.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your cooperation on this matter.
Alright, Mr. Welcome, sir. We are looking forward to our service again.
Okay, thank you. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Have a seat.
So, what do you like to talk about? Sounds like serious.
Like this, actually, I would like to offer something to LIVENT since I saw that growth. I want to be a part of LIVENT, which make me wish I want to invest in the company.
Oh, okay, in that case.
Yes.
I will talk to my chairman first regarding this.
Okay, sure, I will give you time, but I have one condition.
Okay.
I want to be granted as the major control of the company, which make me the biggest shareholder. Okay, I need to do this to refurbish my reputation since I've been tarnished by Disney before this.
Oh, okay. No, that's it. I will inform you when this is ready.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, we have a bad news. Look at this.
Wall Street News at 3 August. I am Selena in Entertainment News segment. LIVENT that earned 5 live production theatre in Canada and the United States, including major Broadway theatre in New York. Despite that, the company's CEO founder, Gert Drabinski, had been critiqued by people surrounding about his personality. According to company insider, Drabinski could be tyrannical and abusive to his subordinate and using power over them when they fail to live up to his perfectionist standard or when they question his decision. Drabinski also had been charged to fail to live up to his pledge of bringing a disciplined style of corporate to Broadway. Due to his demand to be motion picture perfect company, the most of LIVENT shows were box office. Because of that, LIVENT was buckling under the huge load of debt Drabinski had incurred to finance the company's lavish production.
This is rubbish! How they critique my personality and my working style? This is how to make sure your company on the top! And then, around the world know about the debt!
The debt, sir. How much is it? I've informed you a few days ago the investment for Michael Ovid, right? Have you think about that?
Nah, I'm not going to accept this ridiculous investment from him. But the debt's almost 10 million. What should I do?
Mr. Drabiski, your debt is about 16 million. Can you just accept the investment from Michael or Vince? I believe it will solve your financial problem.
Okay, fine. I will take a look on this matter.
Okay, sir.
Swami? Mr. Drabinsky!
Yes, bro.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
So, how's the deal? You have to think about your future, your company future.
It's hard for me to accept it, but I have no choice. So I'm accepting it.
Okay, nice. But I have my own condition. Okay? I want you, Mr. Drabinsky, Myron Gottlieb, Maria Messina,
Okay.
Quincy Jones, and Furman in the company. And I want to recruit one new executive, which is Rob Webster.
Robert Weston.
Okay?
Okay, Robert Weston.
Okay. Have a seat. First of all, thank you for coming to the first top management meeting. Then today, I will introduce the new executive positions starting from me. My name is Michael Ovitz. I am the new chairman of board and executive committee. Next, Furman. Furman is the chairman of the board and CEO, while Drabinsky as the vice chairman and chief creative director. Quincy Jones as one of the board members. Myron Gottlieb as the vice president. Maria Messina as the CFO, and Rob Webster as the executive vice president. So let me discuss about our purpose today. What is that? What is that?
I'm sorry to leave.
Alright, so that's all for today. Hopefully you guys can do the best for our company. So this meeting is dismissed.
So, how Drabinsky?
I'm sorry, bro, that because you has been demoted from your own positions.
It's okay, Drabinsky. But I think we need to do something to our financial since he had changed our most position. So, we don't get irritated by him, isn't it?
Maybe you're right. But what in your mind? You are expect when it comes to this.
I had thought on this matter. I think we should see our vendor and make them modify a little bit of invoice. So, the balance we will get it. What do you think, Drabinsky?
That's a good idea. So, shall we?
Yes.
Coming. Hi, good to you too. Have a seat. So, I and my partner have thought on this kind of method that we want you to do. But don't worry, you guys will get the payment from this. So, you want to accept this?
Yes, sir. We agree to do it. So, what should we do?
Okay, so you guys just add the pre-production cost to this invoice, even you did not provide it to the company. Please.
want you guys don't ever spill the tea, okay?
Alright, sir. I will transfer all the amount to your account as well. Thank you, sir.
Ini, I want you to erase the recorded expense and liability of each quarter, okay?
But Mr. W.
Do it right now.
Mr. Drabinsky, we have a problem.
What's that?
Because of the fraud that we do, now it is difficult to provide meaningful financial data to top management. It is because sheer magnitude and dollar amount of manipulation, it becomes necessary for senior management to be able to track both the real and phony numbers.
Okay, like this. I want you to develop computer software by hook or by crook. This software could be used to filter the bogus data out of the accounting record so that external auditor can't trace it.
Okay, sir.
And after that, we can record all the fraudulent transactions. What do you think about this, Mr.
I
Johnson?
agree with the idea. You are so clever on the thing like this, Einstein.
Of course.
Okay, sir. I will report to you to you again about how to develop this software.
Okay.
Gosh, why I must do this? This is wrong. All of these lies can destroy my career if the authority trace it.
Okay, Michelle, can you go through the report and then find what we should do to improve and embellish this report before they did not come to do the audit, okay?
Sir, I think we should do the adjustment to this account so our financial will look good, sir.
Oh.
But, sir, I'm afraid to do this.
Yes, I'm agreed with Madam Messina. I don't want to do this too.
Who is the boss now? If you want to stay here, just do it what we say.
But what document should we return over to Deloitte? Because I know they were suspicious with this record, and I'm also an auditor previously. And they will see the adjustment that we try to make.
Damn it! You and your auditors just go to hell! I don't care what they should see. Just do it, Messina.
Yeah, great. So what do you want to discuss with me? Is it about accounting system?
Yes,
Okay.
the thing that we do is getting worse. We really need to cover up properly if we want to hide it. We have to make sure that the accounting data looks real.
The auditor has suspicious something about our financial.
Yeah. They're asking me and our accountant staff a lot. I have to keep all the lies straight. I have to know what lies I'm telling to these people. I've told so many lies to different people. So I have to know if they all make sense.
Okay, let's look at the accounting system. So you know what you have to tell them. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Alright.
Jenny, come to my office now.
Yes, Mr. Davinsky.
Jenny, this is the only simple work and you cannot do this. You are so slow. I want you to settle up this assignment and then don't go to lunch until you settle this task, okay? Go now.
Why Messina does not want to discuss with me about the accounting matter? I guess there is a problem. Must come with the top executive. Just look how they treat Messina and the other staff, especially the accountant. I need to do something.
Hey Jenny, is there any problem with our financial statement?
I don't... Sorry, Mr. Webster, I don't know about that.
It's okay Jenny, just tell me the truth.
Actually, Mr. Webster, Mr. Davinsky has warned us not to provide certain financial information until he review and approve it.
What? Is it like that? I have never experienced before Mr. Davinsky abusive and profit management style. Just look how they treat you guys. Jenny, just give me the access record, please.
Hey, what are you doing here? Are you crazy?
Sir, this is wrong sir. You should not do this.
You want to see my company go to bankrupt?
But sir,
You want to lose your job? Don't ever have intention to involve on this matter. Go back to your work.
actually Jenny, what happened with our company? Like you are hiding something from me.
Sorry, Mr. Webster, I can't tell you anything.
Why Jenny? Why?
Mr. Webster, what's going on? Please be calm.
Did you both hiding something from me? I think we should set up the meeting with all the accountant staff without Mr. Dravinsky acknowledge. You know? Okay? Okay guys, actually what happened with our company?
Mr. Webster, please be calm. I will tell you the truth about this. We admit that we do the adjustment so the financial report doesn't look bad, and we do this until today to hide the previous fraud that we do. But Mr. Webster, we don't want to do this fraud because we know it is wrong.
Yes, Mr. Webster. Actually, we had been forced by the top executive, and if we don't do it, how should we survive that job?
But this is wrong, Jenny. I should report your action to the authority.
But, sir,
This is wrong, Messina.
On 11 August 1998, we are here to announce something about LIVENT Company. Unfortunately, it is a bad news about LIVENT Company.
Mr. Furman,
Yes?
what happened to the financial statement of LIVENT?
The significant financial irregularities had been adversely affect the company LIVENT financial statement for the past 3 years.
Mr. Foreman, where are Mr. Drabinsky and Mr. Gottlieb? Why they didn't come to this press conference? Are they hiding now?
Right now, the KPMG is pending forensic investigation for this case. And Mr. Drabinsky and Gottlieb
had been suspended. That's all for today. Thank you.
Mr. Furman! Mr. Furman! Mr. Furman!
Wall Street News at 5, 18 November 1998. I am Selena in Entertainment News segment. A month ago, LIVENT had done a press conference that revealed the fraudulence that happened within the company. Today, LIVENT will announce that KPMG forensic investigation massive systematic accounting irregularity that permit company. The press release also disclosed that Deloitte and Touch had withdrawn its audit opinion on company's 1995 to 1997 financial statement. It is also reported that Drabinsky and Gottlieb had been dismissed and that LIVENT had simultaneously filed for bankruptcy in Canada and US. To know more about this case, we will proceed with my friend at the SEC.
Thank you, Selena, at the studio. Now I will be proceed with the news at the SEC office. Hello, Miss. You are the person in charge for the LIVENT financial case, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, can you tell us about the conspiracy that happened at LIVENT?
Sure. So we have done the investigation for this case. So we've found that LIVENT had manipulated the financial by understate their expenses more than 30 million, and they also had incurred a kickback scheme which incurred 7 million. And apart from that, Drabinsky and Gottlieb had do a fraudulent revenue generating scheme, and also that had involved in a scam inflating box office result in ragtime. And lastly, we also had found that the senior vice president, the Gordon Einstein, had instructed their staff to install the computer software and to cover their fraudulent. And the COO had instructed their staff to do the adjustment to the financial report. That's all.
So, the SEC have revealed the conspiracy of this breaking news, especially for the entertainment industry. Thank you, Miss, for the information. We turn to the Selena at the studio. Ovid and the members of the new management team had fired Drabinsky and Gottlieb in June 1998. The company's co-founders had been sued for $325 million for their alleged role in the fraudulent accounting schemes. But then, Drabinsky and Gottlieb filed against Ovid and colleagues for $200 million for the defamation of character. In 1998, KPMG, who had performed a due diligence investigation earlier in the year and being in charge to investigate the accounting irregularities case in August, was sued by Drabinsky. In January 1999, Gottlieb filed a civil lawsuit against Maria Messina, Christopher Craig, Gordon Eckstein, and 3 other former LIVENT accountants as the responsibility for the LIVENT accounting fraud. The judge concluded that the plaintiffs had not made the reasonable argument that Deloitte was at least reckless in auditing LIVENT.
All rise. Department 1 of the Superior Court is now in session. Judge Sarah presiding.
Please be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Your Honor and ladies and gentlemen of the jury, under section 406, punishment of criminal breach of trust, the plaintiff of the case number H015J, Myron Gottlieb, IC number 6027-101-5734, is not an expert on accounting practices. He just relied on LIVENT accounting staff to ensure that the financial statements were accurate. He is not the only one who made a fraud.
Christopher Craig, do you plead guilty or not?
I'm not guilty, and I want to claim for a trial.
Does the accused
have any objection what the prosecution state?
Yes, Your Honor. I reject Gottlieb's assertion that he was unfamiliar with the accounting practice. He was and remained an experienced businessman with a sophisticated and comprehensive grasp of accounting and auditing issues. As he is a CEO founder, he has knowledge of detail of LIVENT accounting practice.
The accused is excused. Defense counsel, what is your next step?
We have decided that the accused to enter his defense.
Does the accused have any objection what the prosecution state?
Yes, Your Honor. Gottlieb's denial of responsibility of accounting irregularities at LIVENT. I believe he has expertise in business to create and help foster the corporate culture at LIVENT. He is the one who is responsible in the alteration of the books and record. And I admit that to rely on the changes demanded by Drabinsky and Gottlieb, but I am not involved in the alteration of the books and record. And I believe that Maria Messina played an important role in the fraudulent scheme as she relied on her former position as a partner at Deloitte.
The accused is excused. Maria Messina, do you plead guilty or not?
I'm not guilty and I want to claim for the trial.
Defense counsel, what is your next step?
We have decided that the accused to enter her defense.
Please stand. Raise your right hand. Do you promise that the testimony you should give in the case before this case should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Please state your first and last name.
Maria Messina,
Please state your identity card number.
790201025434.
Please state your age.
40 years old.
You may speak.
Does the accused have any objection what the prosecution state?
Yes, Your Honor. I deny my instant statement. I have convinced the executive not to do this fraud. And I'm also not willing to be members of this conspiracy. It's because I refused to sign the letters representation from 1996 and 1997 audits. Plus, I had redraft Deloitte pre-performance letters of representation firm to remove my name in the end of 1997.
The accused is excused. Ladies and gentlemen, the jury has reached the unanimous verdict. The jury finds Drabinsky, Myron Gottlieb, Maria Messina, and Christopher Craig guilty on fraudulent financial. I am now going to announce that Drabinsky and Gottlieb had been charged with prison sentences of 7 years and 6 years respectively. Maria Messina had been charged with fine amount $7,500 for 3 charges of professional misconduct, and Christopher Craig had been charged with suspended from practicing as a chartered accountant for 2 years and sentences 6 months suspension and fine amount $1,000. Jury is thanked and excused. The court is adjourned.
In 1999, SFX Entertainment purchased the remaining assets of LIVENT. This made the company's dramatic ending and turbulent existence after on 10 years. In year 2000, LIVENT's accountant had admitted to involved in the fraud. She had charged disciplinary from the ICAO. In March 2007, ICAO had found that 3 of the Deloitte auditors who had been assigned in 1997 engaged in professional misconduct and publicly reprimanded them. In October, the ceremony announced that two straight individuals and Deloitte leave fund totaling for $1.55 million.